Hello, New America. Did you miss me? I apologize. I've been away for so long. Uh, have you gotten the vaccine? I certainly hope not. I know it's a little late, but if you're considering it, don't do it. Don't do it. This vaccine has not been approved by the FDA. It's an experimental treatment for emergency use only. So if you're on your deathbed and you think you're going to die anyway and you want to try it, then maybe you may have an argument. But I still wouldn't do it. Why put foreign substances in your body? Can't help. It can only hurt you. I don't want to see you get hurt, so don't take the vaccine. Now, with that said, I've been reading the Constitution, and I'm discovering some things just looking through here. The 16th Amendment. Now, the 16th Amendment was ratified on February 3rd, 1913. And this is what it says. The Congress shall have power to lay and collect taxes on incomes from whatever source derived, without apportionment among the several states, and without regard to any census or enumeration. Why would this be in the Constitution? In 1913, did they have to pay for the war? For World War I, were we going in debt? Before this amendment, the word income did not even exist. And I'm wondering, is this amendment in direct contradiction to the Constitution itself? In a previous section, United States Constitution, Article 1, Section 8. Section 8, it says the same thing for the first sentence. It says, the Congress shall have power to lay and collect taxes, duties, imposts, and excises, to pay the debts and provide for the common defense and general welfare of the United States. But all duties, imposts, and excises shall be uniform throughout the United States. So how is it that the IRS has a graduated tax scale where if you make more, you need to pay a higher percentage? Well, that's where the word income comes in, because before the 16th Amendment, the word income never existed. So, how are they going to be able to tax people who make more money at a higher percentage? Well, they tax their income. Because before this, all taxes before income tax, all taxes before then, they were either duty taxes, impost taxes, or excise taxes. There's no such thing as income taxes. Income is a made-up word, to replace. I mean, if you're making a wage, if you make salary, however you get paid, there's a legitimate word for it other than income. So for them to get around this, the powers that are in charge, the ones who worship the adversary, ones who have no love of Jesus Christ whatsoever, who are in charge and running things in this country, make up words like income in order to get around the Constitution. Because Article 1, Section 8 clearly says all duties, imposts, and excises shall be uniform throughout the United States. That means whatever tax it is that someone might owe can't be a higher percentage than what anyone else would owe. Whether you're rich, poor, it doesn't matter. All taxes shall be uniform. That's what it says. Article 1, Section 8. Keep in mind, there's no such thing as income. That's a made-up word, right? But not only that, it is in direct contradiction. In both cases, Article 1, Section 8 and the 16th Amendment, Article 1, Section 8 and the 16th Amendment both say the Congress shall have power to lay and collect taxes, whether it's on duties, excises, and imposts, or if it's on incomes. Either way, the Congress has the sole authority to lay these taxes and collect them. What is the IRS? Is the IRS Congress? No, it's not. The IRS is an arm of the executive branch. The IRS is not Congress. So, in actuality, the IRS has no constitutional authority whatsoever to collect any taxes at all. The IRS is not Congress. So the IRS is unconstitutional. Period. No arguments about it. The IRS is unconstitutional. Now, I'm reading further into the Constitution here. Okay? All of these crooked congressmen, well, not all of them, there are a handful that are actually good people who care about us, who want to do the right thing. And I could go off naming them, but I'm not going to do that. Let's just say that most of them are not. They're bad people. People like Maxine Waters calling for violence, saying, get in the Trump supporters' face. Right? I'm going to show you another section of the Constitution here. Now, in this same Article 1, Section 8, okay, no, I'm sorry. Article 1, Section 6, not Section 8. Article 1, Section 6 says, the senators and representatives shall receive a compensation for their services to be ascertained by law and paid out of the Treasury of the United States. They shall in all cases, except treason, felony, and breach of the peace. Maxine Waters calling for violence against Trump supporters, that's a breach of the peace. It says, they shall in all cases, except treason, felony, and breach of the peace, be privileged from arrest during their attendance at the session of their respective houses. Well, it doesn't matter. Maxine Waters breached the peace, so she can, in fact, be arrested in the House of Congress. That's what it says right here in the Constitution. Among others. I know there's others you could name. But they use the Constitution to their advantage when it suits them, to point out the exceptions, to say where they can do something that they shouldn't be able to. But when it's back on them, they forget about the exception part. Maxine will tell you, I'm privileged from arrest while I'm in session of Congress. Well, if you stayed home during the pandemic voting from home, well, you weren't in session. And so you could still be arrested regardless. Anyway, I'm rambling on a little bit. I got a lot in my mind, and obviously this video doesn't have a clear line of thought here, other than 16th Amendment ratified once again. Where is the 16th Amendment? 16th Amendment ratified February 3rd, 1913. That's February 3rd, 1913. That is when the government started lying to us, lying to our faces. So if you think this is all brand new, no, it's been going on for over a century. The Congress shall have power to lay and collect taxes on incomes from whatever source without apportionment among the states. So they can take your money if you live in, name a state without much money, Idaho. Well, you live in Idaho, well, they're going to take your money out of Idaho. That money's never going back to Idaho. It's going to stay in New York or California or Washington, D.C., and Idaho's never going to see that money again. What a bunch of crooks these people are. Man. So, Amendment 16 to the Constitution, that needs to be amended. Besides, IRS ain't Congress. So what are they doing? They have no lawful authority to collect any money whatsoever anyway. No constitutional authority, that's for sure. Anyway, I got a lot more thoughts. I'll make another video in a little bit. Hope y'all enjoyed this message. God bless you all.